Okay. Hello and welcome to. I just use my. There we go. Hello, welcome to part 2 of Pixels Plays Dragon Quest IX. This may not be as long. I'm hoping to wrap things up by 9 o'clock because it's near live stream I'm watching. I did mention that I have a poster of a drawing by Akira Toriyama in the background, and while I'm on the full screen webcam, let me actually try and move the camera a bit. So right up there, right up there is a drawing of my favorite J-pop musician of all time. Although I don't have a lot of, I'm not super deeper into J-pop. Yeah, but I am super duper into Ayumi Hamasaki, and she did the a single that was tied into Dragon Ball Evolution, the Japanese release of Dragon Ball Evolution. She did like the theme song or something. There was a double single called Rule/Sparkle. I don't think I actually have that particular single yet, but I do have the poster. This is actually imported from Taiwan, I think. But yeah, they had Akira Toriyama draw her in Goku's outfit. So I've only watched like all of Dragon Ball and a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, and I've kind of stopped, and I probably should resume at some point. But anyway, a Zoom feature on ML. There you go. Anyway, let's do a roller intro and then jump into things. Okay. I wanted to see if I could disable the Steam community overlay stuff. And for the record, we watch Let's live streams a lot. Yeah, the PC audio is working correctly now. All of a sudden, I can tell because I just made a habit of of testing the PC audio. with newfound knowledge that he is a luminary reborn, Pixels headed northward from his home in Cobblestone and arrives in the storied city of Heliodor, only to be branded as harbinger of calamity and thrown into the castle dungeons. I'm still not sure what's going on with that. Maybe the king is secretly evil. Maybe the king is like paranoid and believing that he's gonna be usurped by this new hero, or I don't know. Like, it's actually kind of what I'm imagining it might be. Like, he's just afraid that he's gonna get upstaged by this hero, and excusing it with the prophecy that like he's gonna be the harbinger. Actually, let's look up the word harbinger. Okay, a person or thing that announces or signals the approach of another. So again, why are you punishing the messenger? Like, it makes absolutely no freaking sense. Like, unless all these people are like straight up evil or part of some sort of diabolical plot. Why would they think that, like, okay, this guy is supposed to be the hero of light, the luminary? Yeah, the coming of the luminary is basically a sign that the evil Dark One or whatever is going to be coming back. But why throw this guy in prison? Like, that's not going to stop the evil one from coming back. Like, he's already arrived. The prophecy is already in motion as far as we can figure at this point. You can't stop the prophecy by imprisoning the person who's supposed to be the harbinger of... who just, like, is incidentally supposed to be... or prophesized to... Like, does the prophecy particularly say, like, oh, unless the luminary is in prison, then you'll be completely safe. You know... Then there's the whole Darkspawn thing, which is like, no, you're Dragon Quest, you're not Dragon Age. Okay. You're mixing up your Dragon games. Anyway, along with Eric, a mysterious young man from a nearby cell, he escapes and ends up in the sewers beneath the city. Despite the best efforts of the castle guard and the deadly Black Dragon, the pair escape the twisting tunnels only to find themselves trapped at the top of a cliff. They have little choice but to trust and look and the power of a luminary and fling themselves fearfully over the edge. Somehow, they survive and Pixels awakens in a small church near the city. My prayers have been answered. You have joined us again, Pixels. May the forces of benevolence continue to watch over you. I call upon those who guard and guide us. Please protect this poor lost sheep.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember? That's the spirit.
I should have said no and then see what happened.
Any unwanted attention.
But thou must.
Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
But I'm already disguising myself as the hero from Dragon Quest VIII.
Ha! That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Let's go look at the voice cast for to see if there's anyone from Critical Role. Pep power is an incredible ability that can be performed by 2 or more party members when at least one of them is pepped up. Put pep powers from the menu when it appears to see what exciting abilities you can unleash, so you get to get dual attacks. Depending on the tactics each character has set, either form powers automatically or await your orders. Take a look at the Traveler's tips to learn more. Of course, in spite of advances in computing power, we only show the hero on the world map. The blue-haired chap called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. You could have picked the worst traveling companion, that's for sure. Certain. I'll tell you something. Have you heard of pep powers? Yeah, the game is explained to me. The virtual left you can only unleash with the help of your companions. Excuse me. As there, what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations? So believe me, we're worth warning. I see I piqued your interest. Alright, let me think. Ah, of course, I got just one for you to try. I'm pretty sure that if you and your friend Eric put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the Real Decoy. The Real Decoy? I think it's how it's meant to be pronounced. If it's, although they really should have like capitalized the C to like hammer home the pun. But anyway. What you do is team up and try it out on some hapless monsters. You'll soon see how incredible it is. Well, what do you say? Fancy giving it a try? It's actually a quest. A spirit, but just one word of warning. This pep power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. What does it mean? I hear you ask. Well, it's when you're in battle with monsters. Find that you're fully focused and ready for anything. I sure enough to get you there, I'm sure. Now stop listening to me waffling on and get out there and try it. Once you're taking out a monster with the Real Decoy, come back and let me know. Recognize these guys. Bodkin. Oh man. What? But I was dodging. Okay, oh, come on! I was figuring out how to flee. What? I lose 187 gold coins? What the? How does this work exactly? Like, I'm extremely curious. I don't know if there's anyone who's familiar with the way this game works, especially since it's only been a couple days. But I will lose 187 gold coins and be returned to the church, where I last recorded an adventure log. But like, okay, is that half my coins? Is this working on like Earthbound rules basically? Except you don't have a bank to like deposit everything in. Yep. It at least from what I can see, is taking half of my money. No, I just want to reload my save. Like, that would be a good option if,
Cobblestone, eh? I'm getting... If you... But I've got... So... That's...
I would say no, but whatever.
Here.
Whatever. But you should have the option to just reload your last save. Especially in this circumstance, because...
Glad you're...
Because I'm assuming what happens is that you keep all your experience points and such that you had up to that point, but you lose half of your money. Which is, I think, what Earthbound does. But... there's like, as far as I know, there's no like bank to store your money in, so it's really not a good. Also, I haven't equipped the accessory yet. I can just brings regular monsters. Clairvoyance card imbued with power to restore HP. I need to go and save again, just so we don't have to repeat that. Hopefully we'll actually have like access to banks in the future. If there aren't any banks, then I would just call BS on the whole mechanic. I should fight some of these first. I mean, it's part of my fault for not watching my hit points, but oh, got critical.
Who else wants some?
Let me try these guys again. I don't know if we can really... We're just endlessly calling for backup. So we're just fighting an infinite number of enemies. How many Bokoblins are... I keep on calling them Bokoblins. Maybe use that too. I'd probably use that too soon. Abilities. I don't know what the heck to do to get the frickin' oh, okay, we're both Psych now. And now I gotta find someone else to fight. Okay, there's even one of them here, but then what? What are we? There are pet powers.
Who else wants some?
Okay, where is? There it is. Oh, sir, are there any bells we can ring to get our horse? No, don't say a word. You don't need to. Man with my vast fighting experience can recognize the first-time pep power user a mile off. Glitter in your eyes, spring in your step, the glow of satisfaction. Oh yes, you nailed it, alright. You should be proud of yourself. You teamed up with a trusted ally and pulled off a pep power is a momentous day for any aspiring warrior. Feels amazing, doesn't it? Yes, there's nothing like a pep power. And I must say, I feel rather proud of having opened your eyes to their wonder. Who you are, consider them as a small souvenir that can mark your magical moment. Now, don't forget, there are many more pet powers out there just waiting to be discovered. The number of ways in which spells and abilities can be combined is beyond even my imagining. And don't think they're all just two-person affairs. Oh no, they're triple techs. Oh no, there are some that need 3 of you to be pepped up before they can be performed too. To cut a long story short, the more spells and abilities you master, the more companions you meet, the more powers will become available to you. Which just goes to show that you can't always go it alone in this life. No, there are times when it really pays to work with others. This quest has been transgressed with finesse. You told the warrior by the church all about your powerless, and in the process you learn that the more spells and abilities you learn, the more pep powers you have at your disposal. Now I have to save again. No, we're fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Oh, it might be a back way into the city. I probably should.
else wants some? Nice.
Hey, freaking use a sword.
Ha! Easy.
I forget how to... You get to jump on him.
Who else wants some?
What?
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot to the garbage pile.
I find it's not there. Around here. If from around here, eh? If you ain't got the reason to stick around, I wouldn't bother. What's that? You're looking for the dump? You're in the right place, so town of rubbish. For rubbish. But right in the middle. We're just gonna find it's not there, and that we had to, I should be eating lemons. It is in the look up some luminary blokes owes the pot to bring us after the destruction. And then they went and let him escape. Having him on the loose will play havoc with the price of eggs. I can barely scrape the cash together with a bunch of mangy carrots as it is. Look and all that. My stock may not be much of a look at, but it's the quality that counts. Yeah, so how can I serve you? Sure, if I want to buy medicinal herbs from this place.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1,000% sure. It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on it.
Well,
I'm gonna
you're
find it.
both thieves,
And
so,
you're gonna help me. Okay.
because
The
I'm
inn
a...
we used to crash at is just over there. Come on, it's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
Boxer shorts. Rolls under clothes that smell of failure, sweat, and regret. This old place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Eric. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town. Get out of here! Go on!
Good doggy. Stay. Ah, 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 ah. Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck? You saw her heading back to the inn? Great! Let's head over there and find out what she knows. If it isn't my favorite landlady.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key. Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about. Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always delight to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town you don't go asking too many questions, you know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair. That no-good traitor! I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see. We'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
Well, nice one, Bullseye. The coward of a guard nearly weed himself when he saw you. What you think you're staring at, eh? Get lost. You what? You want to bother me, dog? You're having a giraffe, ain't you? Look, I ain't got time for this. Go on, sling your hook. Well, there is a lone wolf like me. Don't take kindly to stranger. But you know what? Some holy water and a buzzberry or two might change his mind. What you gopping at me like that for? It ain't asking much. Just go and take a tree and grab some berries, isn't it? Go out town, walk down the walkway thing and straight on. Big tree, funny berries on it. Bosh. For holy water, well that's easy. Buy it from the shop. I got something off of a tree. I got buzzberries. Let's get the oldie water. A boomerang. This is probably better to sell. It boosts HP by just a bit. Copper Chopper, a great sword. I can actually sell the cobblestone sword. Or a stagger. Let's see now. Yeah, that looks like what I asked for. Blimey, you actually brought it, Mug. Here, Bullseye. Here, buzzberries. We'll share these, alright? Okay, aren't they? Right, let's sprinkle this oily water on you, shall we? There we go. You want us to carry you when you're playing outside town. Nice. Look at that. Bullseye looks after me, and I look after him. I promise is promise. He's yours for a bit. Look after him, alright? Well, listen, boy, go play with the nice man for a bit, okay?
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. My job is to protect respectable people from being bothered by rabble and riffraff. In other words, you. Ah! No! No! Not a dog! Anything but that! Ah!
Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
Have you heard about the Darkspawn? Apparently they had him locked in a dungeon, but he managed to escape. I don't know much about him, but he's supposed to have this grudge against the world which makes him want to destroy everything. Sounds pretty sinister character to me. There's anything up there, but natter. I'm in the church faith as your faithful disciple. exactly the same things that. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, so this quest is still available. I think of terrifying fugitives who escaped to the castle. I hope they catch him soon. That's the western back alley. Okay. I look at the eastern. East is the other direction. I'm getting stuck on the roof. She won't come down. Wah! Will help me. Which roof is it? Oh yeah, they do have a bank. There's only multiple times of 1,000 coins. I think this isn't the item shop, this is the end bank, apparently. Okay. So it's from the item shop, so... Here, kitty. I'll find some way. Oh, come on. Okay. How do you use the item shop to get onto the frickin' roof? I don't understand it. This is not an indoor... Okay, you can get out on the roof touch from the item shop. From... This makes absolutely no sense. It means this. Mew! The cat paw seems to be stuck in the roof. Do you want to help it? Is that the roof? The cat paw? No! I won't tell her the good news. Goodbye, cruel game! I'm fine. You did it! You got Amelia off the roof! Thank you! Oh, thank you! Thank you! Here, take this! A bag of kitty litter. If you get up on the roof, you can notice you can probably climb down chimneys. She seems to be delighted to be here tonight. Closing the strategist, a tale of two heroes. Ah, this might be what we're looking for. How ferocious an assault the monsters be launched against Heliodor. Its great kingdom shall not fall, for two heroic figures will stand in the path of any attacker. First, Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times has he ridden his colossal black steed, Obsidian, fearlessly into the heart of an oncoming assault, scattering the enemy like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault and considered by many to be the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with its whirling great sword. With his whirling great sword, that is. The second half of the gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper. Regarded as the sharpest military mind of the age, he has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though as a swordman he may be no match for Sir Hendrik, his ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at the ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these two great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. For the book about the two great heroes of Heliodor, you should know and tell the tourist who is looking for. What's that? You're looking for a shop run by someone called Derek? I got a feeling there's someone by the name who lives in a big mansion by the castle. Heading up to that part of town, take the advice to use the rope on the roof of this. There's one word was it? Maybe we'll jump. Okay. That's someone giving advice. I can tell from the look of your eyes that you found that book. Don't tell me what it said. Was that Sir Hendrik is a mighty swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military tactician? I heard as much. Between the two of them, they made Heliodor a nigh unbeatable military force. Well, I never. Fancy that. I'm so glad that you shared that with me. Now I feel a lot closer to my heroes, and I feel a lot safer knowing they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you so much for enlightening me. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing. Here's a bit something to say thank you. Okay, okay, well. How about you? This being near me makes me have like a burst. Okay, cool. gonna check any of the eastern side.
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Eric!
Long time no see, old pal.
Eric! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime! It's really you! Large as life and fighting fit! I'm so happy to see you!
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me! You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never! I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got the gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit. Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
Well, I was trying to, I'm sure, you must be Eric. One is looking at be married to me. This Turk, he has told us such an awful lot about you. One understands that you are quite the most white-figured gentleman in the realm. Fascinating. It's not to meet such a rogue. Mini medal.
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the Kingsbarrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The Kingsbarrow, huh? That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone. Which means we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You coming, Dirk? A little adventure for old time's sake?
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run and I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bribes. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the Kingsbarrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty go in there and never come out.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. And besides, it's the only way to get there.
I'm gonna drop by the cathedral, save, and I might potentially play some more later tonight, but I don't know. Okay. Actually, first we gotta So thanks for watching. You can follow us on Twitter. Or again, support us on Patreon. For a little bit of help. I'm gonna be moving in a month or two. I have a better place. But it'll probably be a bit of a hiatus surrounding that. But anyway, if you don't want to support us financially, you can still support us by doing all of the things, or even some of the things. Until next time, sayonara.